all the delegates and other participants. I am Dr. Venkatesh MV. I am CEO, State Level Nodal Agency and Commissioner for Watershed Development Department, Government of Karnataka. First, I will be giving presentation on horticulture and agroforestry based watershed development in Karnataka. Karnataka is the second largest drought-prone state in the country, next only to Rajasthan, and more than 80% of the farmers in Karnataka, they are small and marginal farmers, and 70% of the farmers, they depend on agriculture as their main source of income. So agriculture in pure gives income in thousands. The farmer, by growing millets or by growing pulses or sugarcane, he can earn up to 20 to 30,000 per acre per year. So our aim is to make farmer to earn money in lakhs. We have done a study. This study tells about the income generation in Bangalore city and outside the Bangalore. There are about 40 lakh people in Bangalore who are earning more than 1 lakh rupees per month. But on the other hand, outside Bangalore, we have only about 5 lakh people who are earning more than 1 lakh per month. So our aim is to increase this number up to 40 lakh so that their income also increases substantially, and there will be an assured income, there will be an environmental sustainability also. So that's why we planned for promoting horticulture in watershed areas. Why this horticulture? Because this gives higher income per unit area, there will be round the year production, income and nutrition supply for the rural household. There is a lot of scope for value addition and processing. There is increase in fodder, fuel and wood availability. There is immense potential for exports. In fact, India's contribution in export, particularly in agri and allied sector, is minimum. If you focus on non-resident Indians and PIOs abroad, there is an immense potential for horticultural crops. And growing perennial horticultural crops reduces the soil erosion. It increases the soil carbon content, and large tracts of marginal lands can be brought under dryland horticulture and also agroforestry. And in addition to this, both agrohorticulture and agroforestry develops a good ecosystem. So these are the different varieties of horticulture species we plan to plant across Karnataka. There are about 14 horticulture species are there, and about 9 agroforestry species. Among the horticulture, mango, jamun, jackfruit, lime, guava, amla, fig, etc. are given more importance. Among the agroforestry, teak, silver oak, pongamia, tamarind, bamboo. Bamboo has been given more importance. So we, under the scheme, Prime Minister's Krishi Sanchai Yojana WADC 20, we planned for Karod Ruksh Andolan, planting 1 crore plants in this year across 30 districts of Karnataka. So we started nurseries in all our project areas. This is a nursery in the Tumkur district where about 3 lakh samplings are raised. This is a nursery from Sira districts of Tumkur district. This is the nursery in Gulbarga district where more than 4 lakh samplings are raised. So similarly, across 57 project areas, we raised about 1 crore different samplings, both horticulture as well as forest species. So this is inaugurated by Honorable Minister and Honorable MP in Tumkur district. So how this 1 crore samplings are raised? Under PMKSY WDC 2, that is watershed development component of Prime Minister's Krishi Sanchai Yojana, about 50 lakh samplings were raised. Under NREGA, about 30 lakh. Under National Mission on Sustainable Agriculture and Rainfed Area Development, about 2 lakh. And other programs like horticulture, sericulture, about 18 lakh samplings are raised. So totally we raised about 1 crore samplings, which has created an history in Karnataka. So here we gave emphasis for convergence of different programs, and there is community participation, involvement of Panchayat Raj institutions, watershed committees, farmer producer organizations, self-help groups, and all the user groups were involved. The pitting is through NREGA funds, and material component is from PMKSY, different programs. And not only pitting and planting, we focused on sustainability of these plants. So for every 800 plants, we gave one METI, that is watch and ward. So these are the project areas covering all the 30 districts, 57 project areas. And based on the farmer consultation, we growed the requirement samplings like coconut, like jackfruit, mango, jamun, so and so. So next important initiation we took is under the horticulture component is introduction of crops that gives higher income to the farmers. For example, dragon fruit, fig, bamboo, butterfruit, hybrid tamarind, and mulberry. So one must be knowing about the dragon fruit. As of now, India imports about 350 crores worth of dragon fruit from Vietnam, Mexico, and other countries. And the local production is hardly crosses 50 crores. So even though there is an high investment cost of about 3.5 lakh, there will be higher income and higher returns to the farmer. So we started promoting dragon fruit in all our watershed areas, that is rainfed areas. And from the dragon fruit per acre, farmer earns about 5 lakh per year. So there is one farmer here, we have taken him as the lead farmer who earns about 25 lakh rupees from 2 hectares of his land. So this is a dragon fruit. So this is how the dragon fruits have been cultivated. And in fact, we are giving market linkages to the farmers who are growing dragon fruit. ITC, Big Basket, Reliance, they are also connected. And there is one-to-one from farmer to bee connection has been given. So this is how they are selling directly to the customers and also to the business enterprises. So next important initiation under horticulture is bund seeding and promotion of medicinal plants. Now this bund seeding, particularly the cucumbers, they strengthen the bund in the watershed areas, and also they provide nutritional security and income to the farmers. And promoting medicinal plants, particularly ashwagandha, amrutaballi, tulsi, and aloe vera, gives income to the farmers. And also they have been converted into backyard pharmacy to the rural households. After the break of COVID-19, the people's importance on improving their immunity has enhanced, and we have captured this vacuum, and we are promoting medicinal Ayurvedic plants. And in fact, we are not only promoting, we are giving market linkages to the farmers. And we have signed an MOU with ITC also. And in fact, many farmers have signed an MOU, and they are fetching good income also. Next is promotion of Bima bamboo. There are a lot of studies on this new plant. One scientist in Vasur, Tamil Nadu, Mr. Kannan, he is working since past 15 years on Bima bamboo. And this Bima bamboo has got a lot of positive effects on our ecosystem. It is known to increase the soil carbon, known to increase the soil moisture, and also fetches good income to the farmers. And about 25,000 plants have been already planted, and we have taken a mega campaign to plant about 10 lakh Bima bamboo samplings in all our watershed areas. So what are the advantages of this Bima bamboo? So bamboo enriches the soil and prevents soil erosion. Bamboo absorbs the carbon dioxide and releases oxygen into the atmosphere 3 to 4 times higher than any other trees.
Sir, you have 2 more minutes, please.
So these are the main advantages of bamboo. And bamboo, in fact, it has replaced plastic. And Shell has come forward to manufacture petrol and diesel from bamboo. So after 1 year of planting bamboo, farmer will get about 1 lakh per year up to 60 years. So this is how Bima Bamboo is promoted. And one more is promoting integrated farming system, particularly horticulture-based multi-story farming system. In fact, our Honorable Minister Giraj Singh Ji has visited this farming person, and his name is Chanakeshava, and he's been called as Chanakya by the Honorable Minister. And through the department, we have promoted such IFS models, and he's earning 26 lakh per year. So his interaction by Government of India secretary level officers and Honorable Minister, and this is a visit. And similarly, we have promoting Amrutavana under the scheme, and there are several advantages of Amrutavana. Amrutavana means promoting this forest-based plants in wastelands covering minimum 1 acre of lands. So this is Amrutavana that has been planted. So several such Amrutavanas, about 1,000 acres of Amrutavanas have been planted so far. And this is how horticulture is, which is a lot of money to the farmer. You can see. So this is the moringa plantation, block moringa plantation. This farmer is earning about 5 lakh per year. So the study has been done where the horticulture plantation has shown impact and huge impact has seen. So finally, I would like to conclude that horticulture and agroforestry based integrated farming system is a best sustainable, replicable, community-based, environmentally sustainable, farmer-friendly model to the country in general and for the protection of the ecosystem in particular. And it increases the economic status of the farmer and also increases the GDP for the farmer. A small video is there before the ending.
Thank you very much. Excellent.
So any questions they can ask.
Yeah. Excellent presentation. Just a small question. Tell me, how much is the increase in income of the farmer as a result of this initiative?
So as a result of this, there is 200 times increase in the income of farmers. The farmer who are earning about 25,000 per year, now they are earning about 4 to 5 lakhs per year.
What they were doing earlier?
Before they were growing millets, they were growing ragi, they were growing sugarcane, and after shifting to IFS, their income has grown substantially.
Because I have also worked in watershed areas and seen all these things. Now tell me, is there any scope for cashew there?
Yeah, we are promoting cashew also, particularly in the Malnad areas, like in the Udupi coastal belts. Now we have taken up promoting cashew nut, and we have raised about 1 lakh samplings of cashew.
And do you these farmers, are they sort of tribal communities or SC/STs or from a poor strata, or they are relatively well-to-do farmers?
These are tribal farmers. They are small and marginal farmers, and SC/ST and women farmers. The farmers you have selected are women farmers, SC/ST and tribal people.
And I am very sure you are also promoting FPOs.
Yeah, we are promoting farmer producer organizations in these watershed areas. So I will give a separate presentation how FPOs has done a game change in the livelihood of rural areas.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Sir.
No questions.
Thank you, sir. Very good initiative in terms of forestry. Excellent work.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Farmer is the only person in our economy who purchases most of his inputs in the retail price and sells his produce in the wholesale market and pays freight in both the ways. So he is being exploited in all the different sectors at all different levels. So like any businessman, the farmer also has to put his eggs in different baskets. So then only you can have an assured income, a sustainable income, and a diversified economy. So in watershed department, particularly in the rainfed areas, we have taken up promoting animal husbandry based integrated farming system. Why this animal husbandry based IFS model? Because in Karnataka, 82% of the farmers are small and marginal, and it heavily depends on monsoon rains, So more than 75% of rainfall in Karnataka particularly happens in monsoon. The fate of Kharif crop depends on the performance of southwest monsoon. In fact, the agriculture here is gambling with monsoon. So as of now, the farmers, they are growing single crop. And as I explained earlier, Karnataka is second largest drought prone next to Rajasthan. So they are at the mercy of the monsoon as well as the markets. And it is difficult for the farmer to get recurring income constantly. So the solution lies in integrated farming system. What exactly you mean by IFS? IFS encompasses converging agriculture, horticulture, animal husbandry, fisheries into a single gamut so that farmers get an assured income. Particularly the animal husbandry component is playing a very vital role in giving sustainable, remunerative, climate resilient income to the farmers. And this not only gives income, this also provides nutritional security to the rural households, and it empowers the rural women. So glimpses of animal husbandry component, livestock contributes to 4 to 5% of the GDP, 25% of total agricultural GDP. Karnataka, in fact, gave importance for animal husbandry in several decades ago, and is the second highest milk producer in the country, next to Gujarat, fifth in egg and meat production. So this animal husbandry based IFS is like an ATM. It is like a moving ATM. It gives income throughout the year.
Sir, I would request you to discuss the project, please.
Yeah, there are few challenges are there. So these challenges are addressed through our product. So what we did is, under National Mission on Sustainable Agriculture, we introduced this cow-based mixed farming and fodder-based component, buffalo and farming and fodder, cow, buffalo, dairy and fodder, and small ruminant like sheep, goat, mixed farming and pasture-based, poultry, dairy based integrated farming system. So here we gave 40,000 to each household to purchase 2 houses. So from 40,000 he has to purchase an house, he has to purchase a cow, and he has to purchase fodder related components. Remaining 50% it is a farmer contribution. Why we frame it like this is because to have convincing effort from the farmer. So later we established fodder nurseries also in all the watershed areas where multi-cut sorghum and South African tropical maize is promoted, and perennial fodder plants like rhodes and napier is also promoted. And also silage bags are also promoted. What exactly mean by silage is, this is to make the food more assimilable, more tastier to the ruminants as well as to the cattle. This is by adding urea and jaggery to the fodder. And in fact, we have taken up a lot of demonstration activities, and we have distributed silage bags to the several lakhs of farmers. And we have also established a rural hatchery unit in these areas. And we have introduced rams and bucks. This is to increase the lifespan, to increase the protein production, and also to prevent internal cross breeding. So this is how the demonstration have been taken up. So, and also we have designed a plan to detect and control the subclinical mastitis. So Honorable Minister, Honorable Chief Ministers, they involved in this program. And so far, we have distributed about 25,000 cows to 25,000 rural households, particularly the SCSTs, tribal people, and landless people. The focus is to bring those people out of the poverty. So this is how we, through the community involvement in a mega campaign, we started distributing these cows along with the components. So these are the tangible and intangible benefits. And a case study has been done after distribution in many of the Gram Panchayats. This has shown that each farmer is to produce about 12 to 16 liters of, before he used to produce 8 to 10 liters. Now he's producing about 16 liters of water, and there is increase in his income. Before he was getting 7,000 to 8,700. Now he's getting 10,000 to 13,500. And also there is increase in organic manure. So So we have also included horticulture in this component also, and also the value addition component like apiculture, like promoting honeybees in these areas we have taken up in a mega campaign. We have distributed about 1 lakh honeybee colonies to the farmers. So you know that honeybee has got its own ecological importance. So this is how the activities have been taken up. So thank you.
Jury members, any question related to this project?
Thank you very much. Excellent presentation.
Thank you, sir.
No questions. No questions.
Thank you, sir. No question from my side as well.
Okay, Amrut Sarovar is a new concept to catch the rain in larger extent, and as per the direction given by Honorable Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi ji, where he aims to construct 75 Amrut Sarovars per district. The watershed department has taken up this in a mega campaign, and we have started constructing about 750 Amrut Sarovars across 30 districts. So the aim of our watershed department, as all of you know, to make running water to walk, walking water to limp, limping water to stand, and standing water to percolate. So in this concept, he started constructing Amrut Sarovars, a nationwide campaign as a part of Jal Shakti Abhiyan, focusing on saving and conserving rainwater with the theme catch the rain where it falls and when it falls, particularly in the pre-monsoon and monsoon period, covering both urban and rural areas, was taken up in the state. And Honorable Prime Minister, he launched this initiation on 24, and Karnataka is pioneer in establishing Amrut Sarovars. In fact, Honorable Prime Minister has commented about our Amrut Sarovar in Bagalkot district on his recent Man Ki Baat speech also. So why this Amrut Sarovar? What is the importance of constructing Amrut Sarovars? So rainwater is one of the most important natural resource, and it is a boon for trees, birds, animals, plants, people during summer. It rejuvenates everyone by making the climate cool, pleasant, and also the quality of fruits and flowers will improve. It is an invaluable gift from the nature. Today, including India, many people, they are facing the acute water crisis because of the unscientific planning of water management and improper water budgeting. So watershed department has initiated this program of constructing about 750 Amrut Sarovars. What exactly is an Amrut Sarovar? In a simple form, an area covering minimum 1 acre of land or harvesting more than 10,000 cubic meters of water in plain area and 5,000 cubic meters in the hilly area is called an Amrut Sarovar. The concept of Amrut Sarovar includes Nalaband, construction of go-cut, big farm ponds, and they are being constructed in both government and private lands. But one plus point about our department is, while across India, they are rejuvenating the existing tanks, but we are constructing new Amrut Sarovars. So Amrut Sarovars play an important role in increasing the availability of both surface as well as underground, helps in rejuvenation of water tanks, and have increased the green cover in and around the ponds, provides protective irrigation to the farmer so that the cropping intensity can increase, and farmers have shifted from single crop to double crop, and they also prevent soil erosion. This is most important. So why these Amrut Sarovars? So to harvest, as I explained, mainly it aimed to harvest the rainwater, to prevent the soil erosion, to increase the groundwater table, and to promote productive irrigation. We are focusing not only on the supply side and also on the user side by promoting water use efficiency. So these are the tangible and intangible benefits. I have explained the tangible benefits. The intangible benefits are, there is increase in the aquatic life, there is increase in oxygen availability, reduced carbon dioxide content in the atmosphere, and this also promoting use of fishery in the rural areas, and this increases the protein content in their food, and also decreases infant mortality rate and maternal mortality rate. So a Nalaband can harvest up to 35 lakh liter of water, Gokate 43 lakh, check dam 10 lakh, and big farm pond up to 5 lakh liters of water. So this Amrut Sarovar was inaugurated by our DYLR secretary, Ajay Tirki sir, and many officers, communities, they have actively participated in the construction of these go-kattes. This is a, in fact, there is a gift to the animals, milching animals. So this is how Amrut Sarovar is constructed. In fact, we celebrated the construction of Amrut Sarovars. The local people, the local students, the local senior citizens are involved. And on our 75th Independence Day, we hoisted the national flag in the newly constructed Amrut Sarovars. You can see the people are celebrating the Independence Day next to Amrut Sarovar. So this shows the people's commitment to soil conservation, water conservation, and efficient use of water. So this is Amrut Sarovar constructed in Assam, where 35 lakh liters of water is harvested. So this is Amrut Sarovar in Raichur district, which is one of the poorest district in the state. So this is Amrut Sarovar in Mysore district. One can see the development of horticulture next to the Amrut Sarovar. This is how the people and students are celebrating the construction of Amrut Sarovar in Bagalkot. This is the Amrut Sarovar where Honorable Prime Minister has commented in his Mann Ki Baat speech. So this is Amrut Sarovar in Assam district. So this is Amrut Sarovar along with Amruta Vana, where they are promoting forestry as well as water bodies in the forest area. This is in Chikmagalur district. This is in Chikballapura, one of the most dry district of Karnataka. This is the Amrut Sarovar in Assam. This is the Amrut Sarovar in Chitradurga. So this is the Amrut Sarovar in Mandya. So far about 354 Amrut Sarovars have been constructed. And one more important thing, we have harvested about 131 crore liters of water by constructing these Amrut Sarovars. So what are the new initiatives you have taken? So there is community involvement, and we have named these Amrut Sarovars in the name of outstanding personalities in the field of art, science, literature, sports, space science and defense. For example, one Amrut Sarovar in Magadi Taluk is named after Salamurda Timakka, who is a Padma Shri Award and appreciated by Honorable Prime Minister for promoting a series of plants. And on 15th August, we hoisted a national flag as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav by ex-army people and senior most citizens. It is very happy to see that people aged more than 100 years, they got an opportunity to hoist a national flag near the Amrut Sarovar. And this Amrut Sarovar has created a local eco space. And as a part of Amrut Sarovar, we have taken up 1 crore Matsya Handolan, means breeding 1 crore fish in these Amrut Sarovars. So what is the impact of Amrut Sarovar? So single crop intensity to double crop, increased cropping intensity, shifting from annual to perennial crops. It has promoted IFS model and the reduction in the fodder content in the water and overall increase in the fodder content, and also the drinking water quality has increased. So Honorable Atalji has commented that if people work together with full strength, they can make impossible possible, and people will join hands, water will be conserved. This is by Honorable ex-Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee sir. So Amrut Sarovars, they were constructed by involving community, and they have played a very crucial role in promoting sustainable agriculture development and also restoring the ecosystem. Thank you. If time is there, I will run the video.
Thank you very much. I think because of limited time, we need to skip that.
Jury members, any questions related to this project?
Video.
Thank you from my side. It is an excellent project. Thanks, please.
Yeah.
I am a 2010 batch IS from Maharashtra Kadar. Presently, I am working as a chairman, Nagpur Improvement Trust, and Commissioner, Metropolitan Commissioner, NMRDA. Before starting my presentation, let me tell you the history of Nagpur Improvement Trust. It is a very old organization in India. In 1936, British defeated the Nagpur King Bhosle, and they want the control over the city, so they established Nagpur Improvement Trust. It is a government organization, and under the control of Urban Development Department of Government of Maharashtra. The basic work of Nagpur Improvement Trust is as a planning authority as well as development authority. Today's my subject of presentation is total software solution for Guntevari application. To understand the Guntevari, let me tell you the difference between authorized layout and unauthorized layout. In authorized layout, all permissions are taken, all civic amenities are provided, and the standard of living of people is high. In Guntevari system, if you see, there is an unauthorized subdivision of land and unauthorized construction. People are staying on unauthorized land, having no civic amenities like roads, sewer line, storm drains, water pipeline, etc. due to absence of developer and illegal status of plot. If you see, even development and planning authority not able to develop civic amenity because there is no space to make roads, sewer line, etc. So in nutshell, illegal subdivision of land are usually in multiples of gunta. Such developments are sometimes referred to as Guntevari development. So history of Guntevari development is town planning body wrestling with this issue since 1970. And they devised the same formula in Maharashtra to regularize such unauthorized plot and to develop these plots by giving the civic amenities like roads, sewer line, etc. So government of Maharashtra in 2001 came with a solution for some unauthorized development with Guntevari Act 2001. And the planning authority invited the application for Guntevari in 2001. The cutoff date is 31st December 2001. So that time around 2 lakh people make the application for Guntevari to regularize their plots. And the cutoff date is 31st December. So the process was manual. Again, the government of Maharashtra extended the date up to 31st December 2020. So we have studied the case. We have studied the experience in 2001. उस टाइम पे लोगों की इतनी भीड़ हो गई थी कि 2 लाख एप्लीकेशन विद इन 3-4 months. सो लॉन्ग क्यूज, देन उनको बार बार आना पड़ता था. एक बार एप्लीकेशन सबमिट करने के लिए आना था, बाद में चलन डिमांड नोट लेने के लिए आना पड़ता था. देन अगेन दे हैव टू कम टू सबमिट द डिमांड रिसीव्ड. एंड ये सब मैनुअल प्रोसीजर में काफी लोगों को दिक्कत हो गई थी. देयर इज अ ग्रेट हार्डशिप टू पीपल. So this time, so the provisions given in the Guntevari Act 2001 is regulation of unauthorized subdivision of land and plot to regularize unauthorized construction. So in 2001, they have called manually filled application from the citizen in order to initiate the regularization process. There were big queues. There were a great hardship to people, the applicant. They have to come 3 to 4 times. First time they have to come to submit the application. Then second time they came to collect the demand note. Third time they came to submit the receipt. And fourth time to inquire their application. So after getting the application, it was scrutinized manually. The papers are collected manually. And it will create a great hardship to people. So we have studied this and we have amended. We have started an online procedure. That is an e-initiative by NIT. We have developed a software to receive the application. To overcome the problem, NIT had developed a faceless and contact-free software, online Guntevari application model that is developed by in-house engineers. We did not spend any single money on it. That is a in-house creation only. So in this software, you have to create profile. You need only mobile number or email ID. Secondly, you have to fill online application form. Thirdly, you have to upload ownership document. Number 4, you have to online or offline payment can be made. Demand note is generated online. And you will get online acknowledgement only. And after that, verification of mobile number. For creating a profile, you have to enter your mobile number or email ID only. You will get a OTP on mail or on your mobile number, and your profile will be created. Secondly, you have to fill up the plot details. In plot details, you have to fill plot number, plot area, construction area, Mauza and Khasra number. In second, you have to submit the ownership document. You have to write the ownership document. What you have, sale deed, possession letter, etc. In third, whether if there is a construction, it is verified licensed architect or surveyor by NIT in case of built-up area. And lastly, you have to upload the document like sale deed, possession letter prior to 31st December 2020, building construction map, and location map. After getting all this, verification of application form is made by software only. They check whether the license of architect surveyor is valid or not. Layout is regularized or rejected. Then thirdly, whether the plot number already regularized or rejected before in 2001. Fourthly, the multiple claimants are there for the same plot. And after checking all the details, the software gives the demand note. If the data is not confirmed, then you will get the rejection note. If needed, we will give a SMS to the applicant and ask him to submit the document manually also. And we will ask him to submit the payment at our cash counter or any branch of Union Bank of India or online also. This is a software solution. One is Guntevari model. Here we can regulation of layouts, then building permission model. Here building permissions are given. Work model, this development work and execution like road, sewer line, street light, and accounting model, receipt and expenditure. In 2001, expenditure और receipt का हिसाब लगाने में काफी टाइम गया. डेवलपमेंट वर्क करना है गुंटेवारी एक्ट के हिसाब से उसी लेआउट में, उसके लिए भी काफी वक्त गया. बिल्डिंग परमिशन कितना है ये ढूंढने के लिए भी मैन्युअली काफी वक्त गया था. इस टाइम ये सॉफ्टवेयर के कारण all database is with us and we can easily find out how many applications are come with us. The outcomes are, this is a cheaper solution. The applicant can use his mobile or any internet cafe. Then it is better citizen service. किसी citizen को क्यू में खड़ा रहने का जरूरत नहीं. He can fill the form from anywhere, from his home or from any city. This is a user-friendly interface. I will show you the video after this presentation. Then removal of middleman. अगर कोई क्यू में एक दिन खड़ा रहेगा, then the middleman will enter. But here, removal of middleman complete है, कोई भी complaint हमको नहीं मिला हुआ है. Then reduction in manpower utilization. In 2001, we have to open so many counters to collect the form, to scrutinize the form. Here, online data is available. Then office expense भी इसमें कम हो गया है. Because last time we had to make barricades and pendals. Everything is reduced. Then handy facility on fingertip. We can get all information through the software at fingertip only. Cut down the use of paper. All data is online, so it is eco-friendly also. Then application filling from anywhere, from any device. You can use your mobile also. Avoid large queues. Automatic building of database is possible because of this software. Integrated management in unified manner. So all these outcomes. So I will show you the video and then you can ask me the questions.
Okay.
This is our NIT website. You have to enter your mobile number and submit it. So you will create your profile.
Sir, sorry.
No, my only thing is that see how many cases they could clear by this process and
Sir,
how quickly.
We have started this software in March 21 and up to June 15 March 21 and up to 15 June 21. We have got around 70,000 applications. That means 23,000 application per month. If we have not used this software, then at least 1,000, 2,000 people should stand in the queue and they submit the application. Now we have cleared around 15,000 applications and given RL
Excellent.
release letter to the applicant. We have got around 80,000 application until now, and our software is on also. People can make the application today also. This is up to
Correct.
31st December. So within a short
Thank you.
span of 3 months, we have got 70,000 application online.
Excellent. Excellent.
Sir, Masad?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, what happens to those applicants whose layouts and buildings are not as per your defined criteria? What is recourse for them? Do you ask them they should rectify and then reapply?
Yes, sir. We ask them to rectify their construction. We ask the layout people to give us the place for a road, sewer line, and whatever fees we get from them, we use it for the civic amenities in that layout only as per Guntevari Act.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Got
you.
it.
I'm Alphonse Roy. I'm a wildlife filmmaker and a technical director of India's largest musical fountain in Nagpur. I'm representing Nagpur NMRDA, which is the Nagpur Metropolitan Region Development Authority. We have set up one of India's largest musical fountain. In terms of, one sec, I'm not able to change slide. नहीं हो रहा. Yeah. NMRDA, is into planning and development of the Nagpur metropolitan region, including the city's infrastructure. NMRDA has taken upon itself the task of making Nagpur, okay, yeah. Nagpur a point of attraction to the visitors coming from different corners of the country by making them aware of its contribution in the evolution of the present day India. Yeah, I think, yeah, you got it. This musical fountain, which has been set up on Futala Lake, it has been set up with the primary idea that Nagpur does get a lot of tourists, but they don't stay put in Nagpur, because Nagpur is known as the tiger capital of India. People land here and they proceed towards Pench, Tadoba, Bandhavgarh, Kana, all those sanctuaries. So it was the vision and idea of Nitin Gadkari to kind of start something in a tourist attraction, that people come here and spend the night in Nagpur, by which it will help in developing tourism, ancillary support services like hotel, local transport, boarding, lodging, and many other associated things. That was the primary idea of starting this musical fountain. It's an 153-meter long floating fountain, programmed to music. Got some 99 nozzles. I'll get into the details of that. And of the various musical fountains you must have heard about, the most popular is the Dubai fountain, and then you have the Bellagio in Las Vegas. But the difference between the Nagpur Futala fountain and the rest is they are all made on a man-made water body, whereas the Futala is one of the largest probably in the world on an existing lake. So we call it a floating musical fountain. That's the big difference to that. It was the vision, as I had said before, of Nitin Gadkari to kind of bring in and hold a tourist in Nagpur. That's how it started. It's a wonderful set of personalities from the film industry who joined hand to create this show. Revati, who is the actor and a many-time National Award winner, she's the creative director of the show. The picture in the middle, that's myself. I'm the technical director. I'm an Emmy Award winner. The rest of the creative team, which is here, A.R. Rahman, who's an Oscar Award winner, he composed a special tune, which is called the signature tune for this particular show. It's purely for Nagpur. It is called the Nagpur signature tune. We have Gulzar Saab, who wrote the history of Nagpur, and he narrated the Hindi as well. He's another Oscar Award winner. We have Amitabh Bachchan ji, who gave the narration in English, and the baritone voice of Nana Patekar is what you hear when you have the Marathi narration. Rasul Pukuti, Oscar Award winner again, he designed the complete audio for us. In an outdoor situation, he rewrote the algorithm and got us a Dolby effect completely in outdoor. Getting into the details of the fountain, we have around 92 nozzles designed by a crystal group in France, of which many of them are patented nozzles of crystal. So you wouldn't have seen many of the fountains outside. The highest height we get is from a fountain called the Giza, which goes up to 50 meters, or in other words, 164 feet. Other than that, we have a variety of another 88 varieties of fountains here, as they've been listed here, of which one of the most interesting one is the iris, which goes up to a height of 10 or 12 meters, and it has got some 12 nozzles around it. And all those 12 nozzles rotate in all 360 degrees. And additionally, the whole thing is placed in a base which rotates again. That gives you the flexibility to design whatever you have as an imagination through the fountain and the lights around it. We also have flame nozzles, which is we use isopar, a petroleum byproduct. So it's a big attraction with the viewers when you see water and fire. They're supposed to be two contrasting things, but in our show, they punches the music. Every time you hear a great drum beat, we switch on these flames, and audience just go mad over it. We play with, the show is basically designed on a canvas of darkness, complete black, over which you have these jets of water which come up and gain the color from the 256 LED lights we have, through which we create millions of color variations. And so each jet looks into a different color, and that's the creativity of the show. We have additionally two large water screens. They are really large. Imagine 45 meters by width and a height of 13 meters. And behind that, we have a 41,000 lumens Christie projector. This is a high-end digital projector, RGB laser projector, which is far superior than what you find in most of PVR or any one of those cinema chains. The beauty about it is, even in the cinema hall, they project only a 2K resolution images, whereas here we have generated images in 4K and we project them through a 4K projector. So you see a crystal clear image on our water screen. And these projectors are kept in the middle of the lake. And so we've created a projector housing for it, which is completely made in India, designed by our PMC. And it's 24/7 cooled by an air conditioner. The humidity and the temperature is maintained. So nobody has to approach the projector every day for anything. In terms of audio, as I told before, the Oscar Award winner Rasul Pukuti has designed the sound. And we've got specialized speakers, IP55 rated speakers, which can stand through sun, storm, and rain. And they've been manufactured by DNB, specially designed for us from Germany. And the audio, we've got some 24 speakers of them and 12 subwoofers, which it'll really touch you when you sit there and listen to the sound. In fact, this is one of that kind of show which you cannot translate it into any other form and show it to you as a video or anything. It's a show which you have to experience it. You got to sit there, hear the audio, you will feel the subwoofer on your body, you will get the spray of the water on you, That's when you really enjoy the show fully. Another big challenge was to run all this 92 nozzles and various pumps we nearly run 1.7 megawatt of power, which runs through water, underwater. Nearly 520 cables which carry this power to the floating platform, which is nearly 90,000 tons of steel, which is floating there. One of the reasons we made it floating is because as varying levels of water during summer and monsoon, our platform keeps going up and down along with the water level. We don't have to kind of readjust it. And so these cables also had to go underwater, and that's how the show happens. We have a basic video. How do I play the video? Yeah. We have a, you can, video nahi hai. Excuse me a second, I'm just connecting the external hard disk. We have a very amateurish video with us. I will play the history of Nagpur. One sec, I'm just opening the, we'll have to open the, इसको कैसे minimize करें तभी तो इधर, okay, done.
You have
This is a amateur recording of the video. As I said before, you can't audio जाएगा. The fountain that you are seeing in the center, the red color, that has a nozzle where you can vary it. It goes into wide and into narrow. That's a patented design of crystal. Those are the isopower planes.
नाग नदी के किनारे बसा हुआ था.
This is the history of the Nagpur which comes on the water screen.
दूसरा ये कि नागा नामी कबीले के लोग यहाँ रहते थे. एक ट्राइब थी, आदिवासी लोग जो नागा कहलाते थे.
Fine. I just need to just close with only 2 points, which is the salient features of this fountain is this is the India's first largest musical fountain. Acha, you get me the zoom. You can do it. Yeah. And another great thing was this project was started 4 years back. We got stuck by the COVID, and we decided, that's when we realized that a couple of components were not coming to us because of the microchip shortage. We decided that's the time to kind of go on Atmanirbhar. So we created software and created components which will support our system, and we are made in India. So it's kind of 80% completely done here. And one of the great thing about our show is, compared to the Dubai show and the Bellagio show in Las Vegas, they're all just a demonstration of the technology, whereas ours is a fusion of creativity and technology, and we get into communicating and storytelling. You know, we have narrated the history of Nagpur, and we have programmed all the musical medleys which get into it. It's a show which you have to experience to understand it. Thanks.
Thank you very much. I think we can have the next, Sharmaji, if you feel we can have the next presentation.
I
And
think
then
they can be asked to finish all the three in one go.
Yeah. Show, please show.
Yes, it is a revenue sharing thing. You know, right now we are running in the trial stages. That's why we don't have a professional video on it. So the government is putting up a plan together how to raise the money for ticketing for the show and stuff.
Okay, and any increase in number of tourists because of this? I mean, footfalls for this?
Sir, the footfall, if I may tell you the truth, day before yesterday, we had pouring rain and thunder and lightning. For the trial show, a stadium which is designed to for a capacity of 4,000, we had 10,000 people sitting inside. It started raining and we were wondering, should we stop the show? But people took the chair and held it on top of their head. They continued to watch the show. At the end of the show, a lady with a child with in her hand, dripping wet, got on stage, took the microphone, thanked us, and said, "This is the lake we regularly come for our Visarjan. This year, we go back with great memories of such a show." That is the kind of response we have it.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Sir, may I add, we can show the film trailers, advertisement on water screen, and we can add revenue to our to government, and even we have the shops there. So from there, we can get a good revenue, sir.
Good, good, good. Excellent. That's Sharma ji, have any question?
Sir, it is
Otherwise,
really incredible. And we also got an immersive experience with your video. It is an excellent and outstanding work you have done. By the way, what is the capital cost of this project?
Suryavanshi sir, you can answer that question.
That is, sir, 50 crore rupees, including maintenance and operation, Y&M for 5 years.
Okay, sir, got it. Please go ahead with the next page.
Screen visible, sir?
Yes, sir, it's visible, sir.
Okay. Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. I am Ashfaq Ahmed, the project consultant for beautification and redevelopment of Taj Bagh Dargah, which is a very famous shrine at Nagpur, and it has been developed by NMRDA. Just a minute, sir. Sir, Tajuddin Baba is a very famous saint from Nagpur. He was born at Kamti, 20 kilometers away from Nagpur, and he has a very big fan following. From childhood, he has a spiritual power, and people followed him from his young age. Now he has a very large following from all faith and religion, and all community people follow him. So this project, before development, we have few photographs of this. You can see the footfall over here during the peak time. When the annual festival is held, which is called Azurs, nearly 4 to 5 lakh people come on a single day. The second photograph, you can see the old heritage structure. In our planning and development, it was a challenge to retain this structure and do the rest of the developments. Initially, there were number of shops which were encroached the road, and other food stalls also. A lot of other encroachment were there in the area. So it was a challenge for us to remove this encroachment and then do the development. But the authorities took the step with the confidence of the local vendors, and they were assured that they will be rehabilitated in a proper way. So the encroachments were removed and we started with the project. Now the master plan was prepared for the complete project. Total area of the project is 84 acres, out of which development is done in 24 acres, as the rest of the area is under encroachment of slums. And the area of the main shrine is 8 acres. So master planning has been done for the complete area as well as for the Dargah premises. The master planning has been done considering the peak footfall and the anticipated footfall in the coming years. The existing structure is extended with Islamical monumental architecture. Being a sacred place, considering the serenity of the area, we have tried to use the natural materials like marble, sandstone, and even designing elements like arches, domes, carving, jali, minarets have been considered. The most precise work in this project is the inlay work which has been done on floor and marble. Inlay work actually has very few artisans left and it is hardly executed in the projects nowadays. Inlay, which is also known as Pachikari, it is basically a Persian art which came to India during the execution of Taj Mahal. This was also executed in Europe, especially in Italy, and it was known as Pietra Dura. Pietra means stone, hard stone, and Dura means insertion of hard stone. So it was a real challenge for us to get the artisan and execute this handwork. This work is completely done by hand. All the cutting of stones, insertion of stones, everything is done by hand. And the semi-precious stones which we have used are jasper, tiger eye, lapis, turquoise, onyx, agate, and few more. You can see the artisan working, doing the handcrafting on the actual site. And after finishing, it looks like this. The inlay work has been done on floors as well as on the ceilings. To encase this inlay work, we have used stone, solid stones in the form of marble, sandstone. In this today's world where concrete is mainly used, we have erected this structure with minimum use of cement and concrete. All the joineries have been done in the interlocking way, as used to be done in the ancient time. So all these techniques have been used. Artisans have been brought, some of the local artisans from Maharashtra, and artisans from Rajasthan, from Agra, were specially deployed to execute this project. You can see the joineries. You can see a solid column. All the members are solid and load bearing. So these columns have been inserted in pedestal through male-female joinery. This can be depicted. The joineries have been done and interlocking and placing of the columns, pedestal and column has been done like this. Similarly, the arches have been installed in the similar way with interlocking joineries, as you can see in this photograph's animation. And after fitting, it's very difficult to find any joints between them. It looks seamless. The huge arches, which weighs in ton, have been installed. You can see the carving at the bottom of arch and also insertion of marble with carving inside the arches, as you can see in the second photograph. The ceiling and coffer, which was difficult to install, have been carved and inlay work has been done on that. And to install that, we have taken special precaution and precision, which you can see in this animation. They have been interlocked, they have been clipped with the brass pins. Brass pins have been specifically used so that corrosion can be avoided and the life of marble can be there for another coming century. So after completion of the project, it looks like this. You can see the big platform areas which we have created, which is nearly 1 lakh square feet of area, so that during the peak time, the woods time, we can accommodate number of people, maximum number of people. Also, internal planning of the premises have been done that there are number of pathways all around the compound wall. Also, we have emergency exit provisions. In case of emergency evacuation, we have kept all that possibilities for the visitors and the tourists. This is the final finished. Also, a huge arch has been created for the entrance. It is on the front side as well as on the back side of the premises. It has also been created in marble sandstone. The height of it is nearly 13 meters and width is 9 meters. It has inlay on the inner side. You can see this white lamps which has been used within the premises. They have been carved in a single stone. Also, there was an open space where we have created a commercial complex, a shopping complex at the ground floor, where the shopkeepers have been rehabilitated. On the upper floors, we have created halls, accommodation facilities. So all this structure has become a source of revenue for the trust people, management, so that they can get revenue out of it for maintenance and operation. Also, accommodation facilities have been provided on the upper floor, and a special accommodation has been provided in a sarai with a central courtyard where we have number of rooms as well as dormitories, restaurant and all other facilities for the tourists. Earlier, the food used to be cooked in open and was to be served in open. Now with this development, we have planned a proper kitchen and a big dining area where at least 1,000 people can sit at a time and take the food. So with this development, the hygiene and other things are also maintained. This is a fountain near the Dargah. Actually, this is a very ancient process when ponds were created for ablution or purifying oneself before going to any religious place, shrine or mosque. So people here come and purify themselves before visiting the shrine. Also, the fountain give a good aesthetic and it serves the purpose of aeration of water. Then some encroachment areas have been removed and the fountain for the public has been created with the landscape areas.
Sir, sorry to interrupt you. In another 1 minute, just try to conclude.
I am finishing. We have some other important elements. Then there were a few other structures which we have made similar to the Dargah inside the premises so that it could have an identical look within the premises. Also, the nalas and other waste things have been provided with the retaining wall have been channelized. Waste management has been done by installing a STP and waste treatment is done through that. Also, the treated water is used for gardening and pavement cleaning. And pathways have also been provided in such a way, they are made in stone so that they long for a very long duration without maintenance. Even the grating cover have been created in the cast iron with a specific designs. So this is how the project look after completion with the broad road network, the internal facilities, and the advantages for with this development and the work done by the NMRDA. The employment generation possibilities have increased and people are getting benefit of that. And the tourists visiting there are getting a better infrastructure in the form of parking, toilets, wazoo, kitchen, then langar khana and other places. They are also having facilities for accommodation and shopping. The broad network helps in circulation and connectivity, and the internal pathways also help the visitors to have a proper circulation inside. So with all this, the proper hygienic condition have been created in the complete area. Accommodation has also been provided and the huge platforms which have been created enables us to provide a big gathering during the festival times. One more important thing which we have achieved by providing the shopping complexes, the accommodation facilities, is that it has become a source of revenue for the management, which helps them to cater the daily management issues and daily cleaning and other things. So thank you so much, sir.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Very good. It looks very beautiful, really. But by the way, how much you have spent on this?
So the total 118 crores for the total project cost. Sir.
How much?
Hello?
Come again, please.
118 crores. The project cost is 132, but we have spent it on it 118 crores.
So this is entirely by the state government or
Yeah,
center has some
it is by state government.
state government?
It has been done
Excellent.
under religious tourism. As it,
Okay, very good. Very good. And how much time it took?
sir, it took a little more time considering the COVID also. For last 5.5 years, we are working on this project, sir. Because it's a stone architecture project, the time required and most of the work has been handwork. So the time required more, and it includes the 2 years time of COVID period.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Excellent work.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
Sir, with this excellent work of these stone artisans, what is their future? I think they need to be kept somewhere in employment so that this rare skill does not go waste after some time.
Yes, sir, that's very, very true. And we also want to encourage them. But this work is little costly and time consuming. So that is one challenge with us. But definitely we are trying to promote, and our state is also trying to promote such kind of artisans.
I think with your recommendation, they can be employed in other cities also if some projects are coming.
Definitely, sir. It will be a great help for them, sir.
Sure, sure. Thank you, please.